yeah, it makes a little bit of a difference. So I can see it better. So I'm guessing that you would see it better. Yeah. So that's pretty much how it is. It's kind of made my eyes puffy. It's all on my eyes too. All on there. In my eyebrows. So yeah, it's not a very nice condition to have.
Just like on YouTube, forgive your brain some new food. Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. I ask that you check out the rest of my videos. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. Obviously, as you can see, I'm Grace here with my wife.
Hello.
So today's topic is going to be different than my typical topic of Black people, the Caribbean, human rights, law, and so on and so forth.
A pleasant break.
Pleasant or unpleasant break. Not so pleasant. So today we're about to talk about a skin infection that my wife experienced about a year ago.
A year and a half ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But considering that my channel is all about education and most of my subscribers are of our ages, yes, we thought it's only right that we share the information in this channel as a form of education, just in case you guys one of you guys might have the unfortunate experience. It's actually my wife's story. I was just the witness, and I was the person who captured the episode and bore the burdens of her discomfort throughout the year. It was about a year long.
So what we're actually talking about today is a skin disease, or I would say skin rash.
Yeah, rash.
That appeared on my face a year and a half ago. The name of that skin rash is called perioral dermatitis. So, yes.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, pardon the pun, perioral dermatitis. So, about a year and a half ago, we came back from our holiday in Bali and we got back to normal life. You know, it was a great 2 weeks away. It was our anniversary, 10 years. And then later about 2 months later, I noticed that there was a rash on my face. So we kind of like put it down to that, didn't pay it any mind, put our little creams and washed our face in, I'm saying washed my face in normal, as I normally do. I use cocoa butter, I use Palmer's cocoa butter, and I only use that. For face wash, I just use an exfoliating face wash, just a normal brand. So it kept getting worse throughout the month, throughout the weeks, and I went to the doctor.
Yeah.
And I think the doctor prescribed me something called Fucicort. Fucicort is for fungal infection.
Yeah, fungal infection.
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure what it was, to be honest. He says, try this. Yes. So I tried this cream.
Right.
And it didn't work. My skin actually got drier.
Right.
So, and it got worse.
Yeah. Worse meaning these red rashes starting to crust over.
Yes, and they were getting into tiny bumps.
Yeah, but there were tiny bumps with fluid inside of it. So what we did after that, we researched what are these bumps.
We went on Google and we researched, did our little research on Google, and we found out for how it looked. We saw pictures online and we thought, okay, it could be that, which was acne, rosacea, herpes, to the most outrageous, you know. We kind of like thought, okay, well, it's that, but then I don't have that.
Right.
So there wasn't anything specific,
concrete
that we could say.
And the doctor couldn't confirm what it is, and he referred us to a dermatologist. The dermatologist didn't know exactly what it is. No. They did their little swab, their little test, but nobody actually knew what it is. So
actually, I did get another cream called Rosalux, and Rosalux was really for rosacea.
Okay.
So so I had like a few different creams and not knowing what should I use, what shouldn't I use, what is better, what is good. So
right.
I was in turmoil.
And you know, she was really irritated and aggravated by it. So we were desperate. So our desperation led us to do things at home, like steaming the face, like applying antiseptic to the face, and
still it seemed to have got worse. Now we're talking the end of 2019 and now we are into 2020. So it was 2020 was really the year that it was most disgusting in my eyes. You know, I felt ugly, I felt horrible.
So the longer it was, the worse it got.
Exactly.
And we thought, you know what, let's try some extreme remedy, like let's apply disinfectant to it directly to see what it is. And with our research, with our two heads together, our researchers, the doctors, the dermatologist, we were lost.
I did some more research and I found out two people. I found one lady, she was on Instagram and she went through the same thing, exactly the same thing. Got a little bit of advice from her. Basically, there was nothing in the end. There was nothing that could really get rid of it. It was a matter of time.
What we thought was probable cause. And one of the probable cause that we both agreed on was because she never truly experienced acne throughout her life. She's never had the puberty backlash of bumps all over her face and all that. So I was just speculating that maybe it's a late acne. Maybe you owed it to nature, you know, because we were lost for answers. And one afternoon she came to me and she said, I found this other thing called perioral dermatitis. And perioral dermatitis was the only one that ticked all the boxes that she was experiencing, because the others tick some box but not other boxes. So we confirmed that it was perioral dermatitis. We had an opportunity to teach something to our doctor.
Exactly, it was a self-diagnosis, so
right, so we give ourselves that credit. But here's the sad part about perioral dermatitis from our experience. The sad part for anyone out there that might be experiencing it is nothing works. Nothing works. You just have to ride it out.
2020 served one good purpose from wearing masks, because it hid most of what was underneath my face, my mouth and everything. So,
that's right. Because you know, people who knew us was asking us what's wrong with her face. We were lost for answers. When she went out in public, she wasn't comfortable. So when the mask wearing came out, she had a little bit more confidence because she could cover her face. But being together for 2 decades, I've never seen her with a pimple or a speck on her face. So it was hard for both of us.
Definitely.
You know, her worry is my worry. So in conclusion, it's just to educate you guys about perioral dermatitis. From our understanding, it could happen to anyone at any time in their age. But we did also read that it often occurs in people with fairer complexion. We did read that. So from the information, we don't know this for a fact. From the information we got, people with fairer complexion are more prone to it. If you try to Google it or research it, one of the common things you'll come into is the cause is unknown.
Exactly.
No doctors, no dermatologist. No dermatologist knows exactly what it was. But from our personal experience, we will tell you that there is no remedy. They just have to wait for the body to go through its changes. Speaking of body going through changes, you know, this has nothing to do with you know, our topic. But as a couple, and we've been together so long, we do learn a lot together.
Definitely.
As we age, you know, especially that I'm male, you're female. So you understand what's different that's going on with me versus what's different that's going on with you. So as we age together, we learn things about our bodies and we teach each other. So let's start from the simplest thing. Let's start from the grays in my beard, for example. Let's start from that. That's aging. One of my subscribers asked me about, made a remark about my grays the other day. Nothing offensive, just remarking. And I had the pleasure to say to her, you know what? In 2010, I was 39 when I saw my first gray hair. And between 2010 and 2014, it gradually came on more. And between 2014 and 2016, it changed gear, you know, like second gear. So I got more coming out. In 2016 to 2018, I just went boom. So I think by 2022, I'll just be all white, you know. But
he refuses to dye his beard, so, and mustache. I mean, I dye mine, obviously. So as a woman,
you know, maybe it's the Jamaican stroke Rastafarism in me. I'm a natural person. I believe in my natural growth. I embrace my old age with grace, and I find ways to present it well. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Age gracefully. So obviously men and women goes through the gray hair. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that we were discussing that it's actually our body that gets old, but our spirit is still youthful.
It's true. I mean, it's not gradual. It's not gradual either. No, it's gradual as well, because it's not like you wake up one day and, oh, I got a backache, you know, because I'm 45 years old.
Right.
You know, you don't know when it comes on.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, this year I don't know if Ian told you all, but we're turning 50.
We're 50 this year, both of us. And we were discussing how our spirit is still like 20, 25, but it's just the wisdom that comes with the age that tells you that, you know what, you can't jump over there like you used to, you know? And
us women, we go through, of course, between the ages of
45,
50, we go through the menopause. And, so that's another thing to take on.
Right, the hot flashes and all that. I didn't actually know what that meant, you know, so I learned a lot, you know. I didn't actually know that your hot flashes actually mean you just get a burst of sweat for no particular reason. So.
So if any women out there are interested in that topic or interested about talking about it, that's something else we can talk about. Just leave your comments below, ladies.
And so I'm trying to think of something physical that happened with you that marked, okay, we're getting old. Because there was a thing that happened couple years ago, but that only had to do with your skin again. There was one day we were sitting on the balcony and we were just taking like some sun, drinking some wine, and she came inside, and out of the blue, this dark.
No, it didn't happen like that. No, I think it was a couple of days after I noticed that my nose was always red, and I wondered what it was, and then a few days after that, or say a week later, I would see a gradual
mark,
like a little darker mark there and a darker mark there, and then within the end of the month, say, it was like one line, just one perfect line, just on my nose. All these things happen to me
as you're getting older.
The other thing is arthritis.
Arthritis, you know, it's a pain in the hands.
As soon as you say you got arthritis, it just makes you sound really old.
You know, back in the day, you just know old people have arthritis. All the Caribbean people are, you know, that they used to wear these brown brass bangles.
Exactly.
You know, so let me know, guys, if you are over the age of 40. Let me know what physical changes has occurred in your life that you confirm to yourself that I'm getting old. And the next thing for me that confirms that I now wear glasses officially.
I've worn glasses from the age of about 11 years old, so.
So once you have reading glasses, you know you're getting old.
Yeah.
And I find myself doing this, you know, if I'm in there using the glasses, my son wants to talk to me, I find myself going like this. And that's the real old people move right there. If you have to do this,
you're old.
You're old. You know. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. As you know, on this channel, we appreciate thumbs up and thumbs down, agreement and disagreement, because at the end of the day, each one teach one. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching.
Washing?